to leave them a strong message. I want to invite those who did not get a chance to share your story today to share your story, because right now we've got some cameras. We got our videos on. We need to tell the world what is happening and the truth of what we expect our leaders to do. Amen? Amen! All right, now come on out, my friends. Here, come and tell your stories, because this is the day that we are going to change things. It should have happened yesterday. It should have happened last year. It should have happened in the last decade. But our leaders are not listening. Our leaders are going to get out if we don't get what we want. Where my people at? If you have a story coming up, and tell your story right now.
So, really quick, we've been at this, at least I have, for 6 years. 6 years. If they would have listened to us then, we wouldn't be in this situation now. I'm a single parent on a fixed income right now due to medical issues. I'm a rent increase away from homelessness. 10% rent increase is too damn high. They're rent gouging off the backbones of hard-working people that are just trying to get by. And enough is enough. Enough is enough. We cannot take this abuse anymore. Gas, eggs, rent, food, everything is on our backs, and we're the backbone of this country. We are the working class of this country, and we are tired. We are fed up. That's why we're here shutting this street down. Newsom, listen to us. Senators, you are placed in those positions to serve us. Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
I didn't ask to get sick. I didn't ask for my son to have 3 surgeries in the span of 6 months. I can't afford to pay the rent. I'm an increase away from homelessness. SB 567 needs to pass, and it needs to pass now.
I'm coming from Orange County, Santa Ana, to be specific, Santa Ana, Orange County, representing Orange County Communities Organized for Responsible Development. And the reason I mention that is because the communities that we work with are low-income immigrant families who are being priced out of their communities. They're being priced out of their neighborhoods. They're being abused by landlords who don't care about fixing up their apartments. They just want to raise the rents so they can rent them out and replace them with tenants that are paying a little extra. And we can't keep going on this route. We have people who are sleeping on living room floors, sleeping in cars, children sleeping in cars. I want you to imagine your kid going to school. My boy right here, he's 8 years old. If he has to sleep in the backseat of the car and then go to class, I can't imagine that he'd be doing very well. And we have to accept that these realities are out there. This isn't just something that we're making up. These are people living day to day trying to survive. So we need rent control. We need social housing. We need these legislators to wake up and recognize that the people are suffering. But we're not going to keep suffering in silence. We're going to show up and stand up and fight for what we deserve. So thank you all for being out here, but don't let up. Don't let up. Let these representatives know that we're going to keep breaking down these streets until we get what we want. Thank you.
I'm a founding member of my Eden Voice Eden Renters United. We come from unincorporated Alameda County, Ashland, Cherryland, Fairview, Hayward Acres, San Lorenzo. Unincorporated means that we're not a part of any city. We have no local government. Our first level of government is the supervisors. And the supervisors are anti-renter. We've been trying to pass ordinances, renter protection ordinances, with the Alameda County Board of Supervisors, and they're anti-renter.
Shame on you!
And we have so many people that are unprotected, so many families, so many people that are sleeping in cars. We are completely disadvantaged, and we've been fighting for the people. And we're here because we don't have any renters protections at all. And the counties really don't care about people who don't live in cities. And there are 150,000 people in unincorporated counties that don't have state level government. And we have a lot of immigrants. We need this 567 passed. Because we need ACA 10 to pass. We need SB 555 to pass. Okay? Because we are unprotected. Unincorporated is unprotected. Pass these laws right away. Pass the laws. And we deserve democracy. Every family, every individual deserves housing because housing is a human right. We're going to fight really hard, and we're not going to stop until everybody is protected in California.
Hi everyone, my name is Claudia, my Mexican name is Itlali, and I came all the way down from Coachella, California. Thank you so much everyone for being here. I'll try to keep this as short as possible. I am a full-time student, and for me it has been so difficult to keep up with this housing market. I am juggling between being a full-time student and juggling 4 jobs. Wow. It is not fair that I am trying to further my education to be able to help my community while I need to juggle 4 jobs. I have no days off. I start up my morning at 5 in the morning and I'm going to sleep at 1 to be able to do my homework and juggle 4 jobs. It is not fair. It is so discouraging to try to further my education just to be able to help my community while trying to meet this housing market. It is not right. Housing now. We need it. We all need it. Not just students, not just my parents, not just the farm workers, literally everyone. Everyone. Housing is a human right.
My name is Deborah Carney, and I am
Closer.
Hope Solutions.
Point toward your mouth.
My name is Deborah Carney, and I'm with Hope Solutions. Although I have never been unhoused, I still know the terrible effects of being unhoused. I have been indirectly impacted by my friend Jacqueline's struggles. She got sick, put in the hospital, lost her job, lost her apartment, and was put into shared living. This has often proved to be a recipe for disaster for Jacqueline. Oftentimes, the people just seeking to live their normal lives and building towards regaining their own dwellings are subject to threats, harassments, and domestic abuse. So I, as a concerned Antioch resident, I'm asking the leaders of the state of California to support new and innovative permanent supportive housing projects so that people like Jacqueline don't have to stay in suboptimal share housing situations. Although the working class like Jacqueline are the main groups contributing to the tax base and stabilization of society, they are generally the last to be considered. Let's not forget the Jacquelines. Now, what home means to me is to be sheltered out of the different elements of weather and the ability to live life at my fullest regardless of my age or disability. I feel I can help with resources, community outreach, and making new policies. I am honored and ready for the challenge. The big question is, how are the assembly people in the Senate, how are you serving their needs best? How are you allowing people to live their lives to the fullest? Check this. It's not only the dollar cents, but it's the common sense that makes the difference.
All right, everybody, we're going to wrap it up.
March, follow the fan, the march to the Capitol.
members that are here, come in here and join us. Come over here and join us, please. Everybody, find some space in here. Let these people know what we're here for. Let them know the sacrifices that we make. Let them show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Se ve, se siente, el pueblo está presente. Se ve, se siente, el pueblo está presente. Se ve, se siente, el pueblo está presente. Se ve, se siente, el pueblo está presente.
Friends, it is so good to be here with all of you. We are the people. Yes. Amen, friends. My name is Reverend Ray Chen Wong, and I am a senior organizer with Housing Now. Housing Now is a statewide housing justice coalition made up of over 150 organizational partners across the state. Today, we have renters, landlords, homeowners, housing advocates, labor leaders, health professionals, faith leaders, parents, and more here to call upon our state leaders to pass the Housing is a Human Right bill package. Over the last 6 months, Housing Now has spent time going around to all of our partners, having conversations to talk about where we need support, what it is that we need for our communities to survive and to thrive. Housing is what keeps us secure and stable. Housing is what the people need. Is that right? What do we need? When do we want it? Everyone deserves to have a safe, healthy, and stable place to call home. But there's a problem, y'all. Wall Street's market has failed us. We have too many greedy landlords who are failing us from having what we need. All we are asking for is a place to put our heads. All we are asking for is a place where our children can play and be safe. Homes are for families, not for Wall Street. Let me say it again. Homes are for families, not for Wall Street. Homes are not luxury economies only available to the rich. Having a home is for everyone and a basic human need. Today we have come together, amen, from across the state. And we have come to call upon our legislators to pass the Housing is a Human Right bill package. This bill package includes 4 bills. Senate Bill 567, the Homelessness Prevention Act. This will lower the rent cap and enforce all of our tenant protections that we currently have to ensure that our tenants will not be unjustly evicted. We need to pass Senate Bill 225, the Community Anti-Preservation Program, and the $500 million budget ask to fund this program. Last year we got it across both houses, but the governor did not pass it through the budget. This year we are counting on you, Governor Newsom, and all we can move housing off the speculative market and into community and family ownership. And lastly, the Housing is a Human Right bill package includes a constitutional amendment to finally make housing a human right.
I just want to say thank you all for coming out here. I know we've come from very far to make a point. Housing is a human right. I want to express my appreciation for the Housing Now Coalition, ACE, Million Voters Project, and Pico, California for their commitment to housing justice across California. Constitution says that property owners have a right to profit from their properties, yet nowhere in our Constitution does it affirm the necessity and need to be housed. What about us? I'm very proud to be the only senator in the Renters Caucus. The fact that that is the case is very disappointing at the same time. I want to be clear in my support, and I ran with this message, so nobody is surprised or shocked when I say housing is a human right. Everyone deserves stable and affordable housing, period. And I specifically say stable and affordable. The people we see out on the streets, they do have an income, whether it's Social Security, whether it's a minimum wage, whether it's anything. They earn an income, yet the reality is not just development and build. It's a tackling the affordability crisis that we're facing. Okay? Less than 18% of Californians earn or own a home. The lowest in the nation, okay, of ownership. Other people in other states can afford a home. We're struggling with rent, okay? So I want to say big problems require big action, which is why we introduced Senate Bill 555 to create a master plan for how to fund, preserve, and prioritize the building of 1.2 million low and extremely low income affordable housing units over the next 10 years. And I want to be clear, we're prioritizing low and extremely low because we don't see that being developed, period. We have RENA numbers that cities are supposed to follow. We don't ever see them hit their targets, right? So the plan will identify the necessary state actions, and we all know what it is, to flexibly meet our statewide housing needs through stable, affordable housing owned by the state, mission-driven nonprofits, and community co-ops. We need a different path to tackle a problem that we've seen over and over and over again. SB 555 will help us identify the most practical path forward to eliminating the affordability housing shortage. Without this kind of coordinated and purposeful action, housing as a human right will continue to just be an aspiration to the many Californians left behind. And I'm going to tell you right now, we are being left behind, right? So I'm proud to stand beside my colleagues, Senator Caballero, Senator Durazo, and Assemblymember Haney, as we combine forces to prioritize people over profits. So thank you again. I am with you. We will make sure this happens. Thank you very much.
People over
afternoon. My name is Rudy Flores, and I'm here from the Central Valley. My family and 50 others have faced evictions with 3-day notices. How do they expect us to move out of our livelihoods that we've lived in for 20, 30 years in 72 hours? Tell the story. My landlord, Housing Authority of Tulare County, has threatened families with calling immigration or the sheriff if they did not vacate and sign documents waiving their rights. A lot of the families couldn't make it here today. They were scared, silenced, and intimidated. But I'm here as a proud first-generation son of farm workers, and I'm here to be their voice. The Tulare County housing element states that 10,000 homes need to be built in rural communities to meet its current housing needs. But instead of building, their solution has been throwing more of us into homelessness. It's been 40 years since the last affordable housing development in communities like Poplar, Tulare County. How is something like systemic oppression happening in the 60s still happening in 2023? How? That's my question. Rural communities' current housing supply is not habitable, and the floods have not helped. A one-bedroom apartment is an average of $1,633, and the average income of a farm worker is $14.90 per hour. After taxes, their monthly income is $1,669. This means 98% of their income goes to rent. This means they need 2 to 3 jobs and multiple generations living under one household just to survive. While you sit in your fancy offices doing nothing, your constituents are suffering. I want to tell you about Filiberto. Filiberto's daughter gave up college in order to help her dad pay rent. I'm here as an exception, but Filiberto's daughter had to put her dream on hold. It's enough of giving up our dreams while politicians become richer and we become poorer. I'd also like to share the story of Humberto Ortiz, who could not be here today. Humberto lives in Delano and works 45 minutes away in Visalia at Amazon, earning $16 per hour. How many more dreams have to be destroyed? How many more families have to be ripped apart for politicians to do their job? That's right. He has been staying at a hotel with his family of 9 and was forced to send 2 of his children with relatives out of state to see if then his family would qualify for housing. It's been difficult for him to pay first and last month's rent on top of the deposit. Because of his family size, he is not eligible for a 2-bedroom apartment. This is not a political issue. This is a human rights issue. The City of Delano Council needs to vote for rent control. And our state legislator needs to support the Homelessness Prevention Act, Community Anti-Displacement and Preservation Act, the Right to Housing in the state constitution, and the Stable Affordable Home Act. To all of our representatives, you work for the people, not corporations, not big ag, and not greedy landlords. I am working with the Central Valley Empowerment Alliance to support families facing homelessness because the rents are too damn high. Rural communities like mine have been defined by Tulare County as communities with no future. And I'm here to make sure that communities like Farmersville, Delano, and Merced have rent control and tenant protections to prevent further displacement of people of color. We are tired of surviving. We are ready to thrive. And the future is now, and the younger generation is waking up.
is Dave. I'm from San Bernardino, former prisoner. I did a long stretch. I did 28 years. I came out and I had to move in with my niece. I live with my niece because I'm on Social Security. Try to get an apartment while you're on Social Security. Affordable housing, income, wages, 5-year wait list, all that. To be told, well, you just 3 months away from being a senior. Now I'm a senior. My Social Security check will not cover low income. That's right. $1,600 a month in a senior citizen village where rent is constantly going up 10% every year.
Too much!
How can anyone afford to be on Social Security and pay rent? We need housing. We need housing.
Yes, we need.
And if it's not housing, then it's the streets. And fact is, senior citizen homelessness is growing.
Yes, it is.
It's growing faster than anything. This is our seniors. These are the ones that got us here to where we are today. Now you're telling us to put them on the street. Take the cover up off of them. Let them go out there. Let them suffer. No.
That's not what you want.
This is America. Our government. We vote you in to protect us.
Shut it down.
And that's all we want. We want protection. Please, please, look at the bills. These bills are very important. They could save a life.
A lot of lies. It's for humanity. No citizen get more than $200 in investment. No, it's SSI.
But me, I'm going to keep on fighting.
Keep
fighting.
To give testimony, our folks to give testimony, people are coming up to me and saying, I need to tell my story too. Did you know that I just got evicted? Can you connect me with somebody? Another person came up to me and said, did you know that someone just died in their car and that was my neighbor? This is real. This is why I'm going to invite Ginger Hintz, who is a housing advocate and landlord, who's going to share her story and her commitment to housing justice and why herself as a landlord is standing and joining with us in this fight that housing must be always a human right.
Thank you. Thank you for coming out today. You are out here in the heat. You have taken time off of work. You have brought your children here to fight for your right to be housed. My name is Ginger Hitsky. I'm a real estate developer. I build apartments in California. I've built 7 apartment complexes. I own 455 apartments. And I believe that housing is a human right and the rent is too goddamn high. I have been in this fight with you for 5 years since I started to receive weekly emails like this from my industry promising quick upside potential. This one, from this week, 30% upside in rents. How are they gonna achieve that? They're gonna kick you out and put someone else in. And that's the only way it's gonna be done. We need SB 567 to protect people in their housing. worry about a mortgage increase because the government created a 30-year fixed mortgage. They get their mortgage for 30 years and then no more. What do you get after renting for 30 years? Nothing! Asking for just a 5% limit? That is generous. That is generous. No one should deny that. Anything in excess is just profit. For who? For who? How much more does anyone need? Enough is enough. Stop this scam. Support SB 567 and keep up the fight.
Today, I'm very, very proud and honored to introduce you a worker with SEIU 2015, Jesus Cacho.
Buenas tardes a todos. Good afternoon to all. My name is Jesus Figueroa Cacho. I am here to let you know that I'm a nursing home worker, member of SAIU 2015. I am a union steward and I'm in my facility. So I am a nursing home worker who is grossly overworked and underpaid. 80% of our workers are spending more than 30% of our income on rent. Like me, 50% are spending more than half. It is not sustainable. We need some more type of relief. We need fair wages and affordable housing because housing is a human right. Yeah, right. Thank you. I am supporting housing is a human right porque la vivienda es un derecho humano, humanitario. Because I believe I have a plan, remove housing our hands and investors are into the hands of the community and families. So I am calling on the legislators here at the Capitol to prioritize the need of those who can afford a home and finally make a housing a basic human need. Today I found out I'm getting evicted from my apartment. I am a nursing home worker. I'm a steward for my facility. I work for the contract for my workers at work. Okay? I got 75% increase in my income. In 6 years, my rent went $700. How do you expect me to pay my rent? Okay? I work so hard. Patients are getting heavy. In the middle of the pandemic, I was there almost 16 hours on those floors. People think I should be living on the street? No, I don't. I deserve the human right. Yes, I deserve a dignity life. Thank you very much.
Introduce you to Michael Avant, ASME 3299 Vice President. Workers' rights and housing rights together.
Good afternoon. My name is Michael Avant. I'm the Executive Vice President of ASME Local 3299. We represent over 30,000 workers that work at the University of California. The vast majority of ASME 3299 members and UC workers can't afford housing in the communities in which they work. Many of those workers are forced to drive more than 75 miles each way. They can't afford to live where they work. They live in tiny, overcrowded apartments from the campus and medical centers, and we even have some workers that live in their cars. Shame on UC. The University of California offers executive and faculty low and no interest loans for down payments when many of them already receive university provided housing. Our members are not eligible for any of this. They are left to struggle to survive paycheck to paycheck. The University of California has also decided to invest our pension funds into the same workers who can't afford housing near campus in the private farms. Horrible corporation landlord Blackstone. Shame on Blackstone. This is a company whose profit models include raising rents and evicting workers from their homes when they are struggling. It's time for the University of California to recognize that housing is a human right. They must divest their $7 billion from Blackstone and invest in suitable, affordable housing to members and workers. So I want y'all to repeat after me. Affordable housing now. Affordable housing now. Affordable housing now. If we don't get it, if we don't get it, if we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. Thank you.
And lastly, we have Lupe Arreola, Executive Director of Tenants Together, a state organization that covers and supports tenant associations across the state. Lupe.
All right. Let me hear if you believe in housing as a human right. Let me hear you. Do you believe in rent control for everybody? Do we believe that we should not be spending the majority of our income on rent? Do we believe that the land is for those who work it, which is us? That's right. That's why I love this crowd. All right. So again, my name is Lupe Arreola. I'm the Executive Director for Tenants Together, which is a coalition of tenant rights organizations around the state. And recently, there's been some really amazing victories that we are celebrating also. Pasadena recently passed rent control for the first time. Delano is on its way of putting rent control on the ballot. Oakland's about to pass legislation to be able to phase out their moratorium, but in a way that does not evict people. These are all victories that are aligned and that go and that have everything to do with why we're here today. We're here today because the bills that we're here supporting, SB 567, SB 255, SB 555, and ACA 10, they all have to do with the roots of the problem that we're all facing, which is the lack of affordable, habitable housing. It's not the lack, there is a lack of housing. The housing that is currently there, it is not priced for us, right? It is priced for some fantasy, one person, no kids, double income maybe, people that will be able to afford a $3,000, $5,000 apartment, right? They don't pay us enough for that. I wish they did, they do not, right? And so this bill addresses the speculation, addresses the unregulated banks and investors. These bills address the greed that comes with being a landlord and
and the landlords take advantage of tenants. It deals with the overinflated market. It deals with the business model that is rooted in profit over people. These are all root causes that these bills help address, right? But it also though deals with the fact that the last even 10 years, 12 years, we have been filled with pandemic, have been filled with economic crises, have been filled with job losses, have been filled with tragedy after tragedy for working class people all over this country, all over this world. And so this addresses that a 10% increase is unsustainable for us. This addresses the fact that we're not getting 10% increases in our wages.
There you go.
Right? This addresses that our gas bills are going up. Our gasoline is $5 a gallon at least, right? So what? Am I gonna, so it addresses the fact that an increase in our rent means we can't provide what we have to for ourselves and for our families and our communities. So we need to pass these bills because these bills reflect the reality of what we need. They reflect our reality. They do not reflect the fantasy of profit, right? They do not reflect the fantasy of an upside potential for profit if you evict everybody and and just raise the rents, right? They don't reflect that so many of us are one eviction notice, one missed paycheck, one rent increase away from homelessness. These bills speak to that, and we need our legislators to be able to vote in favor of them because it reflects us, the people they're supposed to be serving. So we need to remind them that we're also voters. Our families are voters, our co-workers are voters, our children are voters, right? And we're watching them, and we're gonna take note. We're keeping tabs, we're keeping score, right? So I'm just gonna wrap it up to say that tomorrow, SB 567 is going to the Judiciary Committee. And it needs to clear it in order to go on, to move on to the Senate floor. And we're demanding that Chair Umberg of the Judiciary Committee to help pass this bill. There's over 106 people from his district here today. Took time out of their days, their jobs, their families. And so he needs to listen to those people instead of the ones that say, hey, I made an investment and I need my profit, right? So we're saying to Umberg, pass that bill! Umberg, pass that bill! Umberg, pass that bill! 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 Thank you, everybody!
Finally, we have a message for our governor. So friends, repeat after me because we know the buck stops with you, Governor Newsom. Everyone repeat after me. Governor Newsom. Governor Newsom. We the people, came together across the state. Tenants, landlords, homeowners, policy experts, health workers, lawyers, faith leaders, students, families, workers, artists, friends, and neighbors, Californians, to create a plan to end homelessness and keep our families housed. We are waiting on you. To take action, Governor. Pass the Housing is a Human Right Bill package. Woo, that was a hard one. Now! Sí se puede! 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 Sí se puede!
This is for a housing bill package. SB 567. Yeah, hold on. Get this in. Talk to me. All right. This demonstration right here is for a housing package. Actual bill. SB 567. Homelessness Prevention Act. SB 255. Okay, we'll do, man. Thank you. Well, yes. Did you get to see? Did you talk?
Yeah, man, I got you a couple times up there.
Hey, right on. You gotta have a credit card for that.
Hey, can you just pile them up with the other ones in my glove box?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, man.
Speeding ticket, huh? Can you pick it up when we go?
Upset about.
Come on! Go this way! Okay, get them all. Yeah, go this way. They get them all the
Everyone, I need you to thank the people's band.
Dirty Chops Brass Band. Dirty Chops.
Everyone say, thank you, Dirty Chops Brass Band. Friends, if you ever need a band, invite the Dirty Chops Brass Band. We are so grateful for you. Right now, this is our streets, isn't that, my friends? Full streets! Full streets! Full streets! Now, friends, we got a little bit of time here. Because here's the thing. You know, right now, we're not supposed to be here, right? We're not supposed to be here, but we're here. We are here. Because the people are here, and the people are not going to wait any longer. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough, guys. It's time for us to stand our ground and show them that we will not be pushed around anymore.
What do we want? Housing! When do we want it?
What do we want?
Housing!
When do we want it? If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
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 that's right.
Now, friends, before we head out, before we head back to the steps where we were just coming from to leave them a strong message, I want to invite those who did not get a chance to share your story today to share your story, because right now we've had some cameras. We got our videos on. We need to tell the world what is happening and the truth of what we expect our leaders to do. Amen? All right, now, come on out, my friends. Here, come and tell your stories, because this is the day that we are going to change things. It should have happened yesterday. It should have happened last year. It should have happened in the last decade. But our leaders are not listening. Our leaders are going to get out if we don't get what we want. Where my people at? If you have a story, coming up and tell your story right now.
So, really quick, we've been at this, at least I have, for 6 years. 6 years. If they would have listened to us then, we wouldn't be in this situation now. I'm a single parent on a fixed income right now due to medical issues. I'm a rent increase away from homelessness. 10% rent increase is too damn high. They're rent gouging off the backbones of hard-working people that are just trying to get by. And enough is enough. Enough is enough. We cannot take this abuse anymore. Gas, eggs, rent, food, everything is on our backs, and we're the backbone of this country. We are the working class of this country, and we are tired. We are fed up. That's why we're here shutting this street down. Newsom, listen to us. Senators, you are placed in those positions to serve us. Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like!
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like!
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like!
I didn't ask to get sick. I didn't ask for my son to have 3 surgeries in the span of 6 months. I can't afford to pay the rent. I'm an increase away from homelessness. SB 567 needs to pass, and it needs to pass now.
I'm coming from Orange County, Santa Ana, to be specific, Santa Ana, Orange County, representing Orange County communities organized for responsible development. And the reason I mention that is because the communities that we work with are low-income immigrant families who are being priced out of their communities. They're being priced out of their neighborhoods. They're being abused by landlords who don't care about fixing up their apartments. They just want to raise the rents so they can rent them out and replace them with tenants that are paying a little extra. And we can't keep going on this route. We have people who are sleeping on living room floors, sleeping in cars, children sleeping in cars. I want you to imagine your kid going to school. My boy right here, he's 8 years old. If he has to sleep in the backseat of the car and then go to class, I can't imagine that he'd be doing very well. And we have to accept that these realities are out there. This isn't just something that we're making up. These are people living day to day trying to survive. And so we need rent control. We need social housing. We need these legislators to wake up and recognize that the people are suffering. But we're not going to keep suffering in silence. We're going to show up and stand up and fight for what we deserve. So thank you all for being out here. But don't let up. Don't let up. Let these representatives know that we're going to keep breaking down these streets until we get what we want. Thank you.
I am a founding member of my Eden Voice Eden Renters United. We come from unincorporated Alameda County, Ashland, Cherryland, Fairview, Hayward Acres, San Lorenzo. Unincorporated means that we're not a part of any city. We have no local government. Our first level of government is the supervisors. And the supervisors are anti-renter. We've been trying to pass ordinances, renter protection ordinances, with the Alameda County Board of Supervisors, and they're anti-renter. Shame on you! And we have so many people that are unprotected, so many families, so many people that are sleeping in cars. We are completely disadvantaged, and we've been fighting for the people. And we're here because we don't have any renters protections at all. And the counties really don't care about people who don't live in cities. And there are 150,000 people in unincorporated counties that don't have city level government. And we have a lot of immigrants. We need this 567 to pass. Because we need ACA 10 to pass. We need SB 555 to pass. Okay? Because we are unprotected. Unincorporated is unprotected. Pass these laws right away. Pass the laws. And we deserve democracy. Every family, every individual deserves housing because housing is a human right. We're going to fight really hard, and we're not going to stop until everybody is protected in California.
Hi everyone, my name is Claudia, my Mexican name is Citlali, and I came all the way down from Coachella, California. Thank you so much everyone for being here. I'll try to keep this as short as possible. I am a full-time student, and for me it has been so difficult to keep up with this housing market. I am juggling between being a full-time student and juggling 4 jobs. Wow. It is not fair that I am trying to further my education to be able to help my community while I need to juggle 4 jobs. I have no days off. I start up my morning at 5 in the morning and I'm going to sleep at 1 to be able to do my homework and juggle 4 jobs. It is not fair. It is so discouraging to try to further my education just to be able to help my community while trying to meet this housing market. It is not right. Housing now. We need it. We all need it. Not just students, not just my parents, not just the farm workers, literally everyone. Everyone. Housing is a human right.
My name is Deborah Carney, and I am
Closer.
Hope Solutions.
Point toward your mouth.
My name is Deborah Carney, and I'm with Hope Solutions. Although I have never been unhoused, I still know the terrible effects of being unhoused. I have been indirectly impacted
by my friend Jacqueline Struggles. She got sick, put in the hospital, lost her job, lost her apartment, and was put into shared living. This has often proved to be a recipe for disaster for Jacqueline. Oftentimes, the people just seeking to live their normal lives and building towards regaining their own dwellings are subject to threats, harassments, and domestic abuse. So I, as a concerned Antioch resident, I'm asking the leaders of the state of California to support new and innovative permanent supportive housing projects so that people like Jacqueline don't have to stay in suboptimal share housing situations. Although the working class like Jacqueline are the main groups contributing to the tax base and stabilization of society, they are generally the last to be considered. Let's not forget the Jacquelines. Now, what home means to me is to be sheltered out of the different elements of weather and the ability to live life at my fullest regardless of my age or disability. I feel I can help with resources, community outreach, and making new policies. I am honored and ready for the challenge. The big question is, how are the assembly people in the Senate, how are you serving their needs best? How are you allowing people to live their lives to the fullest? Check this. It's not only the dollar cents, but it's the common sense that makes the difference.
All right, everybody, we're going to wrap it up.
March, follow the fan, the march to the Capitol steps. Fight! 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 Housing is a human right! Fight! Fight! Fight!
This is just the beginning. Yes. As I end all of my services, since I am a pastor, I'm going to just utilize the opportunity. We always share the peace with one another. So as you go off, be blessed, my friends. Go find another brother, sister, or kin, or sibling
Picture. Hold on, picture.
That's one win. Ooh-wee.
Y'all got the players all week, okay?
Oh, no, man. That was it. We good. We gonna just water as we leave.
Slow it down and play on.
1, 2.
Yeah, we'll sing y'all a song though, see like out of here. We'll give you a pump and a groove, you know. Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on, where they at?
Take go, brother.